starting.
Welcome everybody to Adventures in Kal'Jaru. Isekai.
Yes.
Cadrian Isekai. Or Kal'Jaru Isekai, I believe is what we've been calling it. Last we left off, we finished... Wait.
We finished with the great old one.
Is that what we left off?
Yes.
Okay.
I got my shoe.
Yeah. Whatever that does.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I forgot about that. Yeah. So you have an enchanted shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. I'm excited for it. Did he give us stuff?
No, just the shoe.
Just the shoe. I was like, no, he gave me a large black stuffed cat. Never mind.
Nope. That was it.
You tried convincing him for the wand.
Oh, I was trying to steal his staff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Didn't happen.
So yes.
You had a bit more convincing power.
I know.
I should have listened to the last bit of that last episode just so I knew where we left off, because I can't remember exactly. I do remember you guys went and talked also with Ethne, who told you that she could potentially help you get to the plane of air, but it may take some time. For her to get things
And then we
prepared.
went to bed.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Is that what we did? Okay.
We
Yeah.
were
I'll
exhausted.
take your word for it.
Because we had done a lot of stuff.
The rat.
And then, oh yeah, we did the rats. Then we got healed. Then we got and did the stuff with the great old one, which was mental tiredness.
It wasn't tiredness.
And
We
then
should all just take levels in mind for that.
Make a mind saving throw to deal with this guy.
Natural 20.
let's see how our
Durability
dreams
save
work.
to try and stay awake.
That's after his spells wore off.
Power saving throw to hold your eyelids open.
While standing up.
Anyways, so yeah, we all wake up.
I guess it'd be a power saving throw to catch yourself as you start to fall while you sleep.
Take a step forward.
we all have breakfast.
Breakfast.
Oatmeal.
And yeah, we get to begin our day.
And all our books are in our rooms, I believe.
Yes. So anyone that would like to spend an hour first thing in the morning to read one of their books may do so.
Open up my gnomish.
Absolutely.
Start speaking fluently in front of my giant
Your
friend.
dwarvish?
My dwarvish, yes.
I was like, no,
It's
no,
like,
mission.
what? You're allowed to know.
Mine was.
That
Did you guys see that comment on the YouTube video?
No.
Yeah, apparently, how not to die while traveling or something like that is a real book.
It's How Not to Die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real book.
Someone commented on one of the shorts. It's like, oh, by the way, that's a real book written by this person. I'm
It's
like,
good.
cool,
That's awesome.
thank you for the comment.
That's funny.
Some people's knowledge astound me.
I pulled that out of nothing.
We're changing training with studying scrolls to 3 points instead of 2 points.
Oh yeah, I am going to get brilliantly healthy. So I get 3 points, and I'm going to spend 2 right away to gain an additional. It doesn't matter.
Oh boy.
Either way, I gain.
I really need to focus on
This might be a long session.
Gwynephine's.
So it's
I
3
just-
points in my faith.
Yes.
Yes, 3 points in faith.
That's 6
I really
points
need to
and
focus on
level one.
Gwynephine's
You're
everything
currently at level 1.
stuff. Cause
And okay, so to get to level 2, you'll need 8. You need 2 more.
Whew.
okay, which god are you following? The dwarven god?
Yeah.
Yes.
The frost dwarf.
Frost dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh, Glacier Beard.
Glacier Beard.
Glacier beard. I need to put that
Specifically. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're worshiping Gwenevere.
Yes. So I'm going to focus on getting those fleshed out first. Because those will be crucial. Children. Zeralain Glacier Beard is your god.
Zero.
Zerelain Glacier Beard.
Zerel.
Zerelain Glacier Beard. The son of Gwenethine and
Whatever we.
Findelin.
What is Glacier Beard like? Most dwarves, I guess.
Yeah.
Aggressive and curious.
And cold.
And cold.
While you were studying your book, you feel this. You have this thought,
Perfect song for this.
and you get this chill washing over you.
I just got the chills. Legit.
You feel this cold, but you're like, this isn't natural. And you hear this very faint, like it's very far off. So like, yes, I hear you. You need to strengthen yourself, not only in your faith, but in your body. Find Tordek to train you.
Tordek.
You'll know it. And that is all. You all of a sudden, the chill leaves, and you feel the normal temperature of the room once more.
And suddenly you face planted in your book. I mean.
Wake up. Tordek, the champion of my father.
Tordek.
Yeah, it's spelled phonetically.
Welcome to my plane.
Hopefully I just don't forget his name. Just gonna jot it down on a piece of paper next to me.
Nice.
What did you do more of your atlas?
Yeah.
Tordek. Body. Weak.
Oh.
Okay.
Weak Tordek body.
Here we go. Weak Tordek body.
Are you trying to insult me?
Yep.
And that's all that happens in the morning.
No, I'll just write it on my arm. That seems like a smarter thing to do.
We proceed down and eat breakfast. I feel healthier, men and wife.
Men and wife.
Touch. Just kidding. Yeah, you do.
I have 12 hit points. I have a slight aura around me. Very, very faint.
Are you pregnant?
No.
You do know how that happens, right?
I already forgot what I wanted to train in. I know it was with
Faith.
Billy. It was with Faith. Okay.
It was fake.
No.
The only other thing Billy could train is potentially Blade.
Wait. Do I don't have a level in Faith. It only takes 4.
Oh, so you can get to level 1 now?
Level 1. Boom. Apparently I only needed 1 point.
Interesting.
Okay. There we go.
So, what shall we do today?
I need to find a Tordek.
I believe I remember Corian
Yeah, didn't.
mentioning Tordek.
Yeah, we met Tordek's son,
Oh, right, the dwell.
Aladar
Oh, the weird thing.
The dwell.
something. The 12.
Patchy beard.
Faith magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go down to war.
I think,
Don't you have isn't there like a punching one?
I think toward.
That's a first level?
I believe Corey pointed us in a direction.
Your rods
He said
exploding food.
But
To be honest with you, I wasn't listening.
yeah,
Steady aim.
I figured.
Ooh.
Since you
I'm
didn't
still trying to
remember.
He said he
sense
was
of
the
this
town
world.
blacksmith.
Oh yeah, the blacksmith.
How do you remember these things?
I don't know. Just comes to me.
Level up in mind.
I don't actually have any levels in history. I don't think any of us do.
No. I only have a level in animal handling.
I do have a level in history.
I just have a level of perception.
Okay, those are my 3 spells. I have Garnet's Power Shot, Mana Sphere, and Steady Aim.
What is Mana Sphere?
Mana
Sphere. Gotcha. What does that do?
It's a little ball that explodes.
Oh, like Aura Sphere. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the third one? Tordek's.
Garnet's Power Shot, Steady Aim, and Mana Sphere.
Steady aim.
So that I can hit something once in a while with my gun.
There's not a punching one?
No, that one is deck with boughs of holly.
Oh, that's a level 2, isn't it?
Level 3.
Oh.
It does gnarly damage.
Oh, it's insane. You punch someone and vines and stuff entangle them.
And it does damage. It's brutal. Ooh,
Yeah.
Battle Frenzy.
I don't know about you guys, but that's what I need to do today. A mysterious voice just came to me. I see. Okay. Don't know how it did.
I need to improve in my understanding of faith in this realm. This doesn't read like the Bible.
No,
I still need a dictionary.
I
but
can't imagine it would.
it doesn't read like the Bible.
So maybe back to the clerics, but maybe don't talk to Ethne. She seems very preachy.
Yes, and very like blinders on, focused on the one thing.
Dana?
Dana. I pulled up my Pantheon. I was like, I don't know.
You actually forgot?
I actually forgot
The
Dana.
city's named Dana!
I'm so focused on Coraline. Like, everything Coraline, even though we've never used Coraline. Like,
No.
ever. Like, the only time we mention her is Coraline's triangle.
The only person that ever has mentioned Coraline in passing
Is Corian.
is Corian and Ronadin.
Yes.
Are the only 2 people in the history of Kal'Jaru to mention Coraline. Actually, I think Anatar has potentially mentioned her. But that's not important.
Right.
I think I would like to, in my book. Well, maybe not.
I would also like to train with weapons of sorts. So maybe I'll find someone that can train me as well. So I'll travel with you.
Sounds good.
1d10.
And we'll bring Kelly.
Perfect.
So in the meantime, we'll jump with Alan.
After breakfast, you are traveling towards the temple.
Yes. It doesn't work. Oh well. Yes, I will travel to the temple, look in, and wait for Ethne to leave the room. And then I'll find another high-looking, like very decorated cleric.
Make a perception check.
Oh yes, I'm focused on perception. Score for me. Okay, that is a total of 16.
60. Very nice.
You successfully find someone after waiting for Ethne to leave. Which, oddly enough, is pretty easy to do. She seems very distracted. Upon entering the temple, you see her leave quite quickly. She must be busy trying to
Figure out how to get us to the.
figure out how to get you
Plane of
guys
air.
onto the plane of air.
Okay. We should call it the storm plane. That just sounds so much cooler, even though it is air. Continue.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, we can have storm planets.
They're gas.
Giants.
Yes, planets. But yes.
Anyway. So yes, you find one. They don't have name badges or anything, but you do remember seeing him before with Ethne, and she called him Billy.
Okay. Billy. I'll make a quick lightning bolt.
No, he doesn't even notice. Okay. He just like turns around right after you finish. Yes. How can I help you?
Well, Ethne's very preachy, so I'm trying to find somebody to explain how worship and religion works here. Back where I'm from, it works a little bit different, and I pull out the book. This is very difficult to understand, not just because it's in gigantic, but
yours is in common. He gave you the dummies version.
Oh yeah, it's the dummies version. I do have a dictionary on gigantic. It's just trying to figure out what things are translating. But I'd like to better understand how to worship your pantheon and what it looks like. Are you able to train me, or at least point me into the direction of somebody that could train me? Because Ethne has refused multiple times since I'm not worshipping Dana.
Yeah, I could train you. Yes, Ethne is a bit preachy. That's why I'm here. But
That's why
I can tell that story while we train. I hope you have a full day free. This is gonna take a while.
I definitely do.
You see, he leads you out into the courtyard, where you find several different acolytes of sorts running around doing small tasks. And this courtyard, which is actually, I guess, would it be considered a courtyard? Courtyard. Anyways, behind
courtyards
the
are enclosed, but
yeah, behind the main chapel. So it's enclosed. It's like an inner garden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's in a courtyard.
And he brings you over to a bench and begins to explain. Religion in this world isn't only for worship and receiving guidance. It is, but there are some, Corian being one of them, who draws power from the plane of the divine and other faith-based planes without worshipping a god.
Interesting. So you don't have to follow a god in order to have magic?
No, you don't. There are... Well, let me explain this way. And he pulls out a piece of... He waves over an acolyte who brings him a piece of paper, ink and quill, and he draws it out. He draws 3 columns, and he writes all the planes on these columns. He's like, these are the planes you will draw power from by worshipping. Or, in Corian's case, being Corian.
Yep.
Some manage to draw power through these planes through sheer force of will.
Be Corian. No. Worship God or be Corian.
I don't know how better way of putting it. Corian apparently has cousins that do the same thing.
I guess that would look funny to somebody who draws power based on a god.
There are different benefits for worshipping gods. They do like granting boons to those that follow them. That's a story for another time.
Because we don't have them yet?
Exactly. For now, we will focus on drawing power from these planes. For you, worshipping, Gwenethine, you will most likely draw more magic, or be drawn to the magic from the plane of war.
Yes, I have felt more like punching people.
Yes, that's understandable. The other person that I know very well that draws from that plane is Tordek.
I've heard that name this morning.
Oh dear. Well, So let us begin. And he proceeds to run you through training. Very generic training that doesn't apply to just one god, but very faith-based and pulling, more focused on filling the energy and drawing it in towards you from those particular planes.
Access to magic. 0.1.
And you spend...
As you guys walk past the temple, you see balls of lightning. I can do this! I feel the power!
Well, someone's having fun.
So yeah,
Wonder who
you
that may
spend all day learning faith.
Okay. Your brain is going to hurt. Yes. That is not the one I needed to change. I had 3 1s on my focuses. I clicked on the wrong one.
So that should give you 5.
6.
Yes, you're a total of 6, but it gives you 5.
Yes, gives me 5 points.
Which means you need 2 more to level
Yes.
up.
But I am exhausted.
Yeah. The 3 of us
My brain hurts.
go searching for Tordek. So roll perception checks.
Yeah. Nice. That's a good number.
I do not find it.
Let's see. Where's the perception? Stop glitching.
What do you
None of
do?
these beans,
You are mean after that roll.
It's a 20 for my perception check.
It's an
Okay.
18.
Modded.
No,
But then I decided to roll again just to see how curious it would be, and I just keep rolling 2s. So I'm kind of terrified for this session now.
Alright.
Okay.
After I get kind of lost, you guys are able to get me back on track.
You start wandering down a back alley, and I grab your coat.
You point out to the fact that, it's not hard to find because the main 4
Building.
builders and buildings of this town are on the main road.
It is a library, a blacksmithing shop,
A temple.
a temple, and a tavern.
Mm-hmm. Slash
The
in.
first 4 buildings here.
Technically the second most buildings.
they're the first newly constructed
Yeah.
buildings.
First, settlement buildings.
Yes. Aside from, obviously, the mine.
I mean, they had a little.
Got a little barricade wall
It was
But
an
that-
outpost-
that has
an
been torn
outpost
down.
post wall.
and replaced.
Anyways, so we're able to find it.
I really wish we would have recorded those back in the day.
I don't know how we would have.
I don't know how we would have either, but they were such good sessions, even though there really wasn't much story.
No.
The story was
Still good.
bash.
So, you stand before the blacksmith shop. I mean, I do too, but if I enter, then I have to roleplay with myself, so.
I'm looking for a Tordek.
You just yell
Do
at
you
the door.
enter first?
I yell at the door as I'm walking in.
Okay.
I'm looking for a Tordek.
Well, you've come to the right place. I am Tordek.
Okay. This could be
You
my
see
next question.
standing at this desk a dwarf. What kind of dwarf would he be?
He'd be a mountain.
Okay, stone mountain dwarf.
So a little bit darker skin, grayish, huge, full brown beard. Scars all over his face. Most of his head is bald, but then he has this long red braid down his back. And then he has a lot of leather on, since he's in the forge, the vest and apron.
Fire protection.
Giant gloves.
You look like you've been working.
That's what I do. What can I get you?
Yeah, why are we here?
Oh,
right.
Weak Tordek body.
What?
I was reading this book,
Oh, you.
Ah.
and a voice came to my mind, and the things I wrote down were weak Tordek and body.
Yes, you do look like you're weak and need some training.
Roasted.
So, who am I to deny the gods?
Start wiping it out. Not weak.
Now you have charcoal all over you. Yay!
What's his daughter's name? Because I'm assuming she's probably in the forge, the paladin, because she's the paladin.
1 second.
Everybody something.
Just keep talking.
Anyway, he yells out to someone in the back, "Watch the shop. I got someone to train for the day."
Oh, his son's name is Aravar, and his daughter's name is Tella.
Tell her. Keep an eye on the forge. I'll be going out. What about you two?
Well, some fighting help would be nice.
Yes. Well, I might know some folk. Come with me.
Okay.
Follow like scared little ducks.
He takes us to a guardhouse of sorts, where we can see a training yard, where there's a couple people practicing, not a lot.
It's a small town.
It's a small town. This is basically just the town militia / policing force.
Oh.
If anybody's
Makes
stupid enough to do anything in that town.
They don't need a lot of people to police.
They have
If the librarian
reputation.
can take out the town, you don't steal from it.
Yes.
You don't want to be his next taxidermy. You won't look good.
That's his sign as you're leaving. Did you steal a book? Be my next taxidermy.
Your library fine is life.
One eyeball.
Freshly scorched.
He approaches a couple of them and is like, "These two need training." The one that approaches you, she carries a large, all up and down her legs are just, like throwing knife,
Oh, cool.
holster-like things. Sheaths? I
Yeah.
guess they'd be sheaths still.
Scabbards?
They're not
Pockets?
They're
scabbards.
not scabbards.
Scabbards are wood,
Oh.
Hardened. Yeah.
usually.
So yeah.
Sheaths are just leather. Or
Nice.
fabric.
Where's the jail?
Mimic. Oh boy.
He looks at you and he's like, "Alright, come on. I'll show you how to use those knives of yours."
Sounds wonderful.
She puts you through a full day of non-stop throwing knives.
Oh.
She also gives you some hand-to-hand combat training.
My arms are gonna be dead.
You are exhausted.
How accurate am I?
I don't know. You're focusing on it, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Oh, I hit the target a few times.
good. So you get 5 points.
Yay!
Yeah, you hit the target a few times.
He takes me over to someone that is using a sword, and I spend all day training with the blade.
I almost want to add like a level of exhaustion to
Training.
full days of training.
It might be worth it.
That would be worth it.
It makes sense.
Oh yeah. Let me add that as a note.
How fast do you get rid of exhaustion, though? Can you sleep it off in one night, or do you need a full rest?
It'd be part of a full rest.
That's why I haven't done that.
Because what that would do is during a long rest, your training wouldn't allow you to actually take a long rest.
No.
Which actually, honestly, would kind of make sense, but
We can play with it.
We'll test it later.
anyways.
I'll make it.
So yes, I'm very sore. By the end of the day, Tordek takes you personally. Before taking us there, he actually gathered up a full suit of heavy plate mail armor that just looks magnificent and also very terrifying.
Doesn't he have adamantine armor?
Yeah.
Probably
He
at
does.
this point.
I know he had an adamantine hammer,
Yeah.
and he gave Corian the adamantine sphere with the
Oh yeah.
recall spring.
Yes. So, he pulls out a hammer and shield and is like, "All right, I believe in learning on the job. Let's begin."
Behind your morning star.
And he runs you through the ringer in training with your mace.
You come back more
Or
blue
morning
than you
star, whatever
started.
Yeah, you are
Morning
now
star.
more blue. You are now black and blue, and not just blue.
Not only does he train you on that, he makes sure you do tons of physical exercise.
But my stomach, round was the shape.
You won't be round when I'm done with you.
You will be square.
No dwarf should be that round. They should be boxy, muscular. You saw him before. He has a gut.
It does.
But his arms are still the size. His arms are still the size of tree trunks.
Here we go.
Not only does he gain a level in power, but speed, because he's running away from Jordan.
Hell. He goes down a time or two.
You aren't done. Lay on hands. Smack.
Roll out of the way.
Oh.
You will hit 10 levels of exhaustion real quick.
One day.
And that's what we do for a whole day. We train, and it hurts.
What would that be for me?
You get 5 points in brutal
Brutal.
weapons.
In brutal training.
Okay.
How many points is it to level up?
I was
From
thinking about
0.
should we give it a bonus if you're being trained by like a full master? Because they're not getting anything from it because they've learned everything there is. So I feel like they would be better teachers.
You could probably get the 7.
Should we do that? Let's do that. Everyone, you now add 2 more to that.
So I'm at
That'll put you at level 2 in faith.
Yes.
level 0. And it's 3 points to level up to level 1.
You and me would not get
What levels are you at?
The bonus?
the
Yeah.
extra 2.
You're at level 0 with brutal? Oh, then yes. You get 7 points. You need 3 to level up, and then you need 6 to get to level 2.
And then,
So that changes to 4.
I would need
Brutal levels up.
12 levels? No. Wait. Yeah.
Okay. We all meet back at the inn. I'm black and blue, dragging myself in ever so slowly.
I come in smelling like ozone. You know, I've learned something about the deities is they enjoy lightning.
What?
I'd rather take the lightning right now.
You want to switch trainers?
I create a small sphere of crackling energy.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's smacks into it.
Yes. Just a fake pop. Oh dear.
Here's your drink. You gonna raise your arm to grab it?
Wait, what?
Here's your drink.
Oh, thanks. Ow.
What's wrong with you?
I only used arms all day.
Oh.
She taught you a little bit of hand to hand.
Yeah, but I lifted the giant atlas to read it. And then did throwing motions all day.
You're gonna throw the atlas back and forth.
Oh. Yep. And then punches.
I mean, when I threw those hatchets like 200 times in a row, that was rough. My shoulder hurt for freaking ever.
I bet. So yeah, that's day one of training week.
And we go to bed and do we sleep?
Yes, I'm asleep.
And we sleep good. Or at least I do.
The next morning,
I don't.
I have dreams about war. Dwarves and goblins and these crazy scorpion-like anthropomorphic creatures.
Oh yeah, they're terrifying.
It was a nightmare.
Also cloaked things that had monstrous claws and long arms.
And scary looking
Magic
eyes.
flying everywhere. These monstrous dragons just rolling through troops.
Oh, yeah.
Giants just slamming through waves of creatures. It's like, I don't know if I need to read more.
In the middle of this dream, nearing the end of this dream, you're envisioning all of this, and you look up to one side, or as you're turning around, you turn and you finally see her, and you know instantly this is the god that you've been reading about. She wears this magnificent armor and just screams, "I run this war."
Okay.
She points at you and is just like, "You need to train some more.
Okay.
Not just in faith. You will need some muscle."
Okay.
And the dream ends.
Roasted again.
Weak. Tordek. Bug. I noticed that as we're sitting there.
Wait a Yes. So we will be able to train once and everything that we are focusing in, but only one time this week.
Yes.
Kind of in the sense of exhaustion, but not quite. So
Good luck with Tordek.
So yes, we can kind of switch off what we were training in. So if you wanted, you could do faith or whatever else you're focusing in. I don't know. What
Health and perception.
Brawl or range.
I also have range. What do you have?
I have blade and perception. And mind.
And mind. It's a good question. I know where to send you for mind.
Uh-huh.
The library.
So yes, if you would like, you could go to the library and talk to Corey.
I am going to do that, actually.
I'll swap out. You go have fun with that.
I don't think Tordek. I guess Tordek would have hand to hand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it depends on what you want to train in.
Or if you're
Brawl.
doing power.
Right now I'm doing brawl, range, faith, and perception. Oh, I hit level 2, so I need more spells.
Yes. So,
One more spell.
I would like to train in.
I'm taking a break from Tordek today.
Yes, you enter the temple.
Make a perception check for anyone.
Sure, you can. Alan told you who he talked with. He told you to find
We're
Billy.
cruel.
Ooh.
Here's your jail.
1.
Ooh.
Here is jail. You're welcome.
Man, the war plane just has so many good spells. Do I take weapon dash, or do I take shocking blow?
I don't know.
Or Garnet's axes. That one is awesome.
You have, but you're not using brutal weapons. Does it work with?
Garnet's axes are just phantasmal.
Oh, you just summon axes.
You summon axes that go flying at people.
Gotcha. Luckily for you, you're looking around and you're still just your muscles, your upper body, and well, everything just aches. He put you through some grueling training.
You look lost.
Very. But Billy sees you and looks at you and he's like, you must be the one that got sent to Tordek by your god.
How did you know?
I know the look.
Pattern of bruising.
I've been through the training session.
Oh, yeah, he's crazy.
Oh, yes.
Jump down.
I can explain to you why if you would be interested.
That'd be great.
So he takes you out in the same garden and runs you through the exact same explanation that Alan received. Same training, and explains to you the realm of faith magics and how to draw upon the planes.
Sweet.
Encourages you to continue following some sort of deity to gain their help and guidance, but also tells you that you can draw just from the planes of faith. Kelly, you enter the library.
Mm-hmm.
Get 3 points.
I gotta do math today. Just kidding.
Or is that only once a week?
That one would be only once.
Okay.
You enter, and the spider. Oh wait, no. Let's see. What was it last time?
It was.
It wasn't the Hydra. It was.
It was the alien. With
Oh,
the...
that's right. It was a new one.
It was the Void Stalker or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You enter, and the new
level 1, 6
thing in front of you
Yes, if you scroll down to the second page,
is a
you'll see
is a
the-
Kanuki.
Oh. Oh boy.
off to the
I'm like, wait.
right.
No, not
It has the
hippo.
complete. That's not a hippo.
Yes, a full grown one. So it is massive
Huh. It's like a
and
hippo and a
terrifying.
platypus skeleton were smushed together, but only the tail part of this platypus for some reason.
They don't have a platypus tail.
No, the skeleton of a platypus tail.
Oh. Glacier. So yes, that's what you see upon entering. Roll a perception check to find something.
I got a 15.
Easy enough. You find Corian, kind of. Interestingly enough, you also see Ethne combing through the library.
Oh. Hi.
But she seems very distracted. Corian is on the ceiling, kind of chuckling to himself, watching her. But he floats down. It's like, how can I help you, Kelly?
So while reading the atlas, I have a few questions. So I decided to come here so that, I can work them out and hopefully get some training on how to, fathom some of the things that are going on.
I see.
Like the planes.
I know just the training for you. Come to my office.
Okay. Please let the spider be removed.
Please not this one. No, the spider's still there.
Dang it.
Still a spider desk today.
Okay, I'll just sit on the chair farthest from the desk.
Shocking.
You sit down. He sits down at the desk. Well, what questions do you have? What can I help you with?
Okay, and then I'll I think I'll go with the planes questions, like specifically with how many, because I don't think we got through the full list with the Great Old One.
Probably not.
Yeah, so I'll ask him that, how many planes there are, probably a few questions about like magic and how it's connected to the planes.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, stuff like
So
that.
he begins to basically mind dump on you.
Great. Sounds
You
Corian
are in
style.
a Corian's lecture hall, and you are the only student there.
a history of magic plus a theory of magic.
Yes, you get everything.
Nice.
Do you have?
He
You have
basically
spells
just
I
fire
have
hydrants and atlas at you.
Great.
Oh crap! You aren't on here. Oh, there you are. Yes, you are on this one.
Whew.
And you gain 7 points in mind.
In faith. Who is your?
Glacier beard.
So, 12 points for level
Depends
3?
on what you want to do with your magic.
What?
Do you want to go
12
more
points for level
healing?
3?
Do you want to go
In mine?
more
Yeah.
Would be
Versatile.
undead?
How many points are you at?
I have 12 skill points.
In
right now-
mine?
In mine.
Cleansing.
No, to
I
get
have
to level 3
divine
is 6.
faith right now.
Oh, okay.
You have.
And then
Okay, because I had 5, and then I went to...
various.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
8 is
How
for
many
the next
spells do
one.
you need?
okay.
So you'll need 2 more.
Because I have 3. So that was the 3 I started
Yeah.
out with.
Another versatile one is
I don't really have any damage ones.
no. It's on my
Wait,
good
what was the numbers we just said?
damage.
You gain 7.
Uh-huh.
You have 6 left over.
Okay.
And you're
Mass
Chill touch.
spear, chill touch,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. My actual mind is not working right now.
Flame tongue if you want to insult people.
Mhm.
Judgmental glare if you want to judge people.
Okay, Alan,
Yes.
where do you go for training?
I will go to Tordek.
Oh.
I hear you are an excellent but brutal training. Do you know how to punch things?
I mean, I prefer to use a hammer, but if you want to box, I can show you how.
Yes, I do.
Actually,
Alright.
probably chill touch.
He looks at me and he's like, back for more. I'm like, maybe something a little bit different.
Something with my legs? Can I learn how to kick something?
I want to learn how to run. Not
I
really.
hate running, but I am focused on speed. He's like, no, I think I know what to have you be trained on.
That Cloudy could train you in.
What?
Cloudy could train you
train you in running.
That's actually true. He's like, you know what? I have an idea for you. You look a little slow.
He is a giant.
I was like,
No, him.
you have freaking short legs. He actually runs us back by the tavern and brings out Cloudy. And then we all...
Female tabby.
Yes.
Yep.
Female tabby cat.
Orange cat. Probably.
And we go back to the training ground, where you watch as she is just like, okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna hold up this mouse, and you gotta catch it. And she just takes off. And I was like, I hate running. And I proceed to chase.
A literal game of cat and mouse.
I was like, okay, I bet he's gonna be like, I'm gonna sit here and you try not to get hit.
You know what that reminds me a little bit of? A ball of yarn.
Uh-huh.
A bunch of little tabaxis.
Uh-huh. Very similar. Opposite direction.
Cloudy's like running with the mouse, drinking. It's like, where did that come from?
Just snacking on a block of cheese. She'll like stop every now and then. Every time I stop to get my breath, she's just like, you never get faster if you keep stopping. And I'll like, okay, start jogging again, and she's just gone. She's just the ultimate game of tag. She is really freaking fast. And that's my day of training. Playing tag in the city with
And never
the
tagging.
greatest runner. And you, Tordek, luckily for you, did not put on heavy armor.
That monster.
Instead, he's just simply wearing a padded vest, and he gives you one. You feel very uncomfortable in it until he starts swinging.
Yep.
Then you're very grateful for the padded vest.
Because it still hurts.
And do switch that. Oh, you hurt.
And he teaches you how to brawl. So you'll gain 7 in that, and I will gain 7 in speed. Did I want that?
No.
I mean, from a meta perspective, yes.
From a character
For
perspective.
kicks, while I am brawling him, I'm probably gonna die from this, but for kicks, I will throw a shocking blow.
Oh.
Natural freaking 20. So this is what happens. So my fist triggers with lightning as I go in for a solid punch, and I get a critical hit, probably, since he's only wearing light armor.
He would have trained speed, though. So.
He would have trained speed, yes. Because he's a stinking dwarf, I hated that. Everybody else had 30.
That's
I
why
had
he would train
25.
speed, because he hated being slow.
Yep.
What would his defense be, probably?
With 80 maxed. Wait,
Well, he'd only have 75.
75, so they...
No, wait, I gave dwarves 30.
Oh, okay.
So-
he'd have an 80.
80.
So it'd be he'd be 20.
20? Oh, never mind. I wouldn't get a critical hit. Darn. Oh well. I will still smack the living daylights out of him, though. So, hit him. Lightning lights up around him, and make it a constitution saving throw. He would definitely max that out, so...
Durability.
Durability.
That'll be a 23.
Darn.
It's like, ha, that
His
tingle.
body kind of like...
It was
It's supposed to
mostly absorbed by
stun
the beard.
but beard just expands.
You wanna play dirty?
12 damage. Oh, plus my power of 2, so 14. Oh, plus my mind, 16.
Oh yeah, it does add up all
Yeah.
of that.
Oh.
War spells add up quick.
They do. By the end of the training session, you're unconscious.
Right after that hit,
He's like,
he doesn't remember anything.
Cloudy's coming back.
He waits until you finish training, but then he's just like, let me show you how to really fight.
Boom!
Boom! And you're just out cold.
What?
0 health. If you're focused on health, you get 2 points.
No, I was focused on mana. That's why I did it.
Well, you paid the price.
I did.
You gained 1 level of exhaustion.
He's like, Cloudy, you're coming back this way, so drag
Totally worth
this.
it. Drag that back. Oh, let's see.
He drags you back. He just like picks you up. This one needed to learn a lesson.
Humility does not come cheap.
No, it comes very heavy-handed, though.
You got a little too cocky with his faith magic. I didn't even need to use magic.
Meanwhile, the rest of us
His
start
base
gathering up.
damage is over your health.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so...
What happened to you, Alan?
Help.
He's
Let's see.
unconscious.
So
Oh.
mana, when you
What?
only have 1 mana and you use it, do you get 3 automatically?
Punch in the face.
No, just 2.
Just the 2?
Yeah.
I
because
tried
you
to
get
be
half.
smart and I refrained
from punching him.
The rest, you get another
So I was afraid
one.
that
That's
would
right,
happen.
That's what it was.
He actually does heal you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
He'll
you.
bring you back to consciousness. He has divine magic.
Yes, he
He's
does.
just like, boom, lay on hands, basically. And stands you up, just like, what have we learned today?
Don't be stupid.
Very good.
Don't do things that kill you.
Don't do things that kill you.
Next time you pick a fight, Make sure it's not a dwarf.
But I'm a half giant.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You're so right.
As I'm
And
walking
let me
past,
tell you, that was a funny fall.
walking past David and Goliath. He doesn't get that reference.
You hit me in the thigh. It doesn't count.
Punch Bucky! Speed goes up by 2s, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I get 2 levels in speed instantly.
That's good. That's good.
Guys, I am so fast now.
You almost caught her at the end of that.
Not even close! She was miles
She got
away.
distracted.
By the time I would get anywhere near her, she was like eating a block of cheese, drinking some wine, and I'd get close, and then she would be on the other side of town in the blink of an eye.
She had even a table set up somehow.
She just like has acolytes coming out and setting things up for her just to make fun of you.
But I am faster, and it increased my defense.
I do have mana now.
And Kelly's a genius.
I am a genius.
Which doesn't matter as much anymore, but... Yeah, I mean, it does.
Still matters with the bonuses
You need
for
to
all
get-
the skills.
You need to get some, magic.
Yeah. That's what I'm planning on doing.
Magic. Yes.
What are you planning on going into?
Probably arcane.
I wouldn't. I think you're thinking nature.
Maybe nature.
What do you
Yeah.
want to do with
What do you want to do with magic?
So-
Because if you're thinking arcane, you're probably not thinking the right area. I know. I played a lot with arcane. Arcane's the thing I played a lot the most with, and it
Yes.
doesn't do a lot of certain things that you would think it would do.
Gonna go back to Tordek the next day to work on my
I
health.
was specifically thinking of things like
He beat you to a pulp.
speed. And yeah.
Come back a little bit more skillful with my Morning Star, but still super weak.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Yeah, so
But I have time to decide on that. So
all I need training on now is range and health. What are you doing? Need training on?
I have.
You can swap.
range. Yes, you can swap in the morning.
yes.
So if you're wanting to pick up faith or nature, you can do that now. Billy can train both
Okay.
as a
Oh yeah.
priest of Dana. Actually, I guess Billy probably wouldn't do more than faith. I don't know.
I feel like you do mostly basics.
He's level 10 in faith.
Are you gonna go with me to Tordek, Russell?
Yeah.
All of us grudgingly wake up.
I have no one else to go to. No, I just cut out the middleman. I just go straight to the training ground.
Yeah, I just go to the training grounds with I gotta train in my pistol.
I'll do nature.
I don't remember what I was looking for. Oh, that. I've got a lot in
You'll do
Brawl.
nature.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, because
Level 2 in Brawl. So to get to level 3.
You won't get the full 7, but you can.
Uh-huh.
You will get 5 by getting trained in nature.
3. I need.
Oh, you could go to Corian actually.
yeah, I could go to Corian.
I thought he was fake.
Corian has all 3.
Oh yeah, Corian was all 3. That.
So you go back to Corian in the morning. After hearing about
Now
or
that I know
learning a little bit more
Planars.
about a bunch of things, you're like, I'm very interested to learn in nature. Oh my god. It's on one today. Or this week.
Oh yeah.
The Kanuki is now gone. In its place is... What would he put there?
What are some other large creatures?
Or it can be a swarm of small creatures.
I like it.
Giant hornets.
You see, yes, you walk in and there are hanging all in different positions. Is just what looks to be a small swarm of very large hornets.
Mostly black.
Yes,
with a little bit of
they
yellow.
all have scorch marks on them.
How does he have time? We just spent 8 hours talking about things.
He's like right behind you. I don't sleep much.
I can tell.
You back for more?
Yeah.
Don't sleep much.
Nature magic is interesting me, yes.
Well, this is where us Skeltoras are. Professionals.
Sounds wonderful.
He will proceed to teach you a lot of fire.
Yep,
This is
that
how
tracks.
fire works. Fire.
Like, also, there's a little bit of air in here, and water, and the plane of nature, but that's boring. Also, rocks. Holds up a real rock, toss it offside.
Fire.
Fire, though!
Yes, fire is flashy and exciting, I understand.
But he teaches you that, and you gain 7 points.
Yay!
The masters.
Where are you going? Oh, you're going back to
Tordek. He's gonna get beat double.
That's right.
I get a lucky shot in though.
Oh, you're gonna actually try and hit him again as well?
That's what I was rolling.
Alright,
Several misses and then
he actually
Okay.
doesn't plan on beating you to the full. He teaches you how to project your aura,
Oh, wait.
like energy around you to protect yourself.
Alan,
But if you would like to try and get a lucky
What?
shot, you can.
I
With what?
I will try.
with my new level in
19
Oh.
plus power
New level
is
in where?
20.
magic.
Do I need to add anything else since it's just my fist?
What do you mean?
Nature
If you had a
magic.
level in
I
brawl,
need to spend my
no.
skill
Okay,
points and
then no.
put the levels in.
So you punch him,
You need.
and hit. What time? When do you do this?
I would say this is like near the beginning. So we're like learning how to dodge punches and project the aura, and I just
Purposely hit.
purposely hit this time.
And he's just like, I see you also need to learn lessons in humility.
No,
And just a single swing, you fall unconscious. How much health do you have?
10.
Oh yeah, no, easily knocks you unconscious, and then brings you back to full health. And it's just like, alright, so not only do you gain 7, you gain 2 more on top of that, along with a level of exhaustion. So you get 9 health points, which you will shoot up in health because those are in progressions of 2s.
1.
Or 1, yeah. So it'll be 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
You wanted to train in range,
Range.
and I want to train in range.
How do I? Oh, my health. Do I just put health bonus?
So
Oh, health level.
health level
No,
and health
don't
bonus
touch.
are leveled up separately. Since you get 9,
So it'd be a level 3. in
you
health.
could do level 3 in health level, and then do level 2 in health bonus,
Let's do that.
and that'll be all 9 points.
Nice. Now you have a lot of health.
16.
It's pretty dang good.
So, we approach the training grounds. Upon arrival, we find some sort of ranger specialist. And he takes one look at you and is just like, you know what? I know just the guy for you.
Terrifying. The last person that said that, I was knocked unconscious.
I was watching. Don't punch Tordek.
As you hear that, it's the
Yeah. As you hear him say that, you turn around just in time to see Tordek totally dead, Taylor in the face, and he just drops like a sack of potatoes. And Tordek lets out this billowing laugh. He thinks it's hilarious how fast you guys get knocked out.
I just like rub my thigh. I almost broke a finger.
Oh yeah.
He's like, don't worry. He's a little bit different.
My little bit or a Tordek little bit?
No, I mean really a little bit.
Oh, okay.
He takes you, or he sends you with a different guard, who takes you to a hut in town, a shop of sorts. Upon entering, you find it to be a tinker's workshop. Sitting at the desk is this gnome. Sitting upon this gnome's back is the strangest looking gun you've ever seen.
Should I know this one?
No, it's just...
Yeah, that's a no.
Oh, no. I love gnomes and mechanical.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
I need, they said I should, oh, is he with me?
Yes, the guard.
Okay.
One of the guards is just like, this bloke wants to be trained in guns, and then walks out. I can do that.
I've done shooting for quite some time, but, this is a flintlock. I don't know how to use these.
I see. Well, luckily for you, I have something you can practice with. You can't keep it. It's kind of expensive. He pulls out what looks to be like an air tank with a hose and another gun. This way you're not wasting gunpowder.
Okay.
Now come with me to the shooting range.
I shall follow him.
Just large enough so that way you don't have to cram your hand in.
Oh, it's not. It's a
regular
size pistol.
So it's not a gnomish pistol.
And I rolled
He's
for it,
accommodating.
and he is level 10. So you will gain 7 points in range today.
Yeah, buddy.
Can I get lucky for my own? No way, I did get a 10. Sweet.
Nice.
That never happens.
2 10s in a row, that's awesome. I wish I was rolling for damage.
Yeah, good thing I didn't roll. Together they equal 10.
The person I meet is a slinger. He teaches me the way of the pole sling.
You would.
I will proceed to add that to my character sheet. I'm gonna keep my
Regular sling.
regular sling as well. So.
Have you ever seen a pole sling? It's like a trebuchet for your hands.
And so I will gain 10 points as well. 7 points. I'm at 10 now.
Pole sling weapon.
It's really hard to find just on Google.
Uh-huh.
You have to check YouTube.
There it is. Whoa.
It's pretty sweet.
Fancy.
It throws some pretty big ones.
It throws like apples and crap. Like slings, you have to like throw marbles, but that thing you can put a baseball in there and chuck it.
Any rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
And once again, we have been trained. We are tired.
Very tired.
Yeah, you are literally exhausted.
Literally, you are dragging your feet on the way back.
To explain to the viewers what I'm using to practice, the little tank has a little
Oh yeah.
gem in it.
Oh here, let's roleplay this.
Oh, yes.
We should roleplay this.
I will grab it.
You gotta turn the knob first.
Barrel. There was ammo in it. It's like trying to cock it.
He's like, he grabs his own, puts a canister on. He actually has a full rifle.
Oh.
You gotta practice with what you have.
This isn't even close to what I've had. No, you said twist the nozzle, the hose comes off. Oh.
Amateurs. Like you said, you've been shooting for a while.
We don't have anything like this back home.
These are called air pistols.
Oh, airsoft guns. Got it.
There's nothing soft about these. These do as much damage as a normal pistol most of the time.
It's an upgraded version.
Sometimes more. It shows you how to adjust the nozzle on the tank to do 1 to 3 charges, and
pressurized air.
then shows you how to shoot and load your pistol.
Okay.
He also runs you through drills on your flintlock, so you know for sure how to load it and all of the good stuff.
But aiming practice.
But yes, all the aiming practice is done with the air pistols.
Yes, the tank has a little gem in it that produces air, and then it pressurizes the tank. You choose how much pressure you want to release into the gun, and it fires projectiles.
They used to be steam powered, but now we have mini air elementals.
Yes.
They don't need to be steam anymore.
No, they don't have to be
It's more
steam.
practical.
Right?
And since we have mythical metals, I can use adamantine for the tank, and they can hold a lot more pressure.
Yeah.
That would be a
not
very
capped out.
expensive tank.
Oh, they are. Or they will be once we figure out how much they cost.
Well, with asteroids full of adamantine, probably not as much as just...
That's
regular-
just in space, though. This
Yes,
is
space.
before space travel. It'll cost more.
Yes, before space travel. Now, how much would something like this cost me? This seems way more efficient than gunpowder.
It is. So you pay for it.
Yes, I figured as much. I don't have anything at the moment, but one day. Are they common?
It depends. If you can find a gnome, you'll probably have it.
Well then, I will keep that in mind.
Well, a gnome tinkerer, I should say. Some gnomes are more magical than others.
This is pretty darn magical.
No, that's technical.
You haven't seen the magic then. This is mechanics.
That is technology and magic. Well, thank you for allowing me to shoot your air pistol.
Yes, so I spend the day learning how to use my sling and a pull sling, which they just give me for free because
It's a stick.
it's a stick with a piece of leather on it.
We can fabricate 3,000 of those in a week.
Exactly. He's just like, I make them for fun.
This is my hobby.
Oh yes, I was trying to figure out what I needed for my second level in weapons, which would be...
I am level 1 in that, so
2 points.
weapons. 6.
Number 2. I wish I could show you guys my sheet as it's like upgrading and stuff.
Okay. One more day of training, and then we will end this session.
Perception.
And I'm
Interesting.
going to go back to the training grounds and
What are you
do
training?
sword fighting.
Oh, sword. Okay.
I...
Easy enough. You find the same
daggers,
guy
at least.
I
I'm gonna
trained.
change
Yeah.
one of my things I'm focusing on to mana, so I can cast
think I'll
guidance
do-
on myself.
I'll do mana.
Oh, okay. Are you trained? What are you changing? Perception? Oh, hell. Oh, because you spent it all.
Yeah, because I spent all my health points.
Would you like to be trained in mana?
Ooh.
Because
Yes.
you can do
Okay.
that.
I'll train it now.
All right. Who's going to Corey and who's going to Billy?
I got Corian.
Sweet, I get Billy.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
Again.
Okay.
Oh, does it change?
Something.
Dang, he's proficient.
It's back to the Hydra though.
Oh, okay.
You walk in. It's startling, but you've seen this one before. You have yet to see the Kanuki though.
Yet to see most of them.
The heads are rearranged just slightly.
Yeah, they are different positions, but yeah, it's the same.
Your taxidermy skills are very impressive.
Ah, yes. Thank you. What are you here for?
Since you are a wizard, a master of the arcane arts,
I'm also a master of the faith and nature arts. Don't
Good.
sell me short.
okay, you are short. So it would be very easy sale.
I am tall for it.
But thank you for allowing me to do a short joke.
He's 6 feet.
I'm 7.5. Okay. But you, I feel like you'd be able to train me in mana and how to use this weird, almost gooey magical stuff.
Did we make you half giant, half human? So you're
Yeah.
a quarter giant?
I'm
Yeah.
a giant.
Okay. So would you still be 7 feet tall? How tall are just normal half giants?
They're a little above 8.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense. Once they reach 10, they would be considered large. Yes, I can train you in mana. Of course.
Now, is mana an energy, a liquid,
Let's go to my
a
office.
solid?
Now you get the theory 101 that I just got.
The desk has changed.
Oh, nice.
It is now the Kanuki head.
Oh, what is that?
It's a smaller Kanuki head than the one she saw, because it needs to be desk sized. That we've been calling Kanuki. Yeah, they're strange little buggers. Don't get bit.
That's not little, but okay.
Well, compared to a dragon and a hydra, I can tell you they're quite small.
Yeah. Fine. Okay. Yeah.
Now,
They're still like this big.
mana is an energy that all beings have. Even the Valarian, who
I don't know what those are.
I haven't gotten to
That's a-
that point yet.
that's a
either.
story for another time. Needless to say, their elven ancestors created a spell and accidentally cut off some of their descendants from connection to from the ability to draw magic from the planes.
Oh, interesting.
But they still have mana infused through their beings.
Okay, so it's kind of like chi.
What?
Life energy, like life essence.
Yes, sure. Except for Nox.
Oh.
You haven't taken health lessons from Tordek, have you?
No, I haven't.
That's life essence.
As you're rubbing your thigh.
No life lessons from him.
Maybe it'll help if I just show you. And he proceeds to mind dump. You get hit with a hydrant of mana. He pulls out a chalkboard.
Mana tastes horrible.
He's like trying to explain arcane theory and anyways, but you somehow gain 7 points in mana.
I'm excited. I'm ready to hear how mine goes.
You somehow gained 7 points.
You approach Billy. Welcome back.
Hi.
What can I help you with today?
Have you heard of this mana thing?
Yes.
I love how we like approach them and just like demean them. Have you heard about this interesting stuff?
I just learned about it the other day.
Yes. I'm guessing you would like some training.
Yes, please.
Of course. Follow me.
2.
He takes you back.
1.
Now, like I explained before, the magics of this world are drawn from the planes. How we draw that is through using mana. Mana is kind of like energy.
So is it tangible?
Not really. There are some spells that coalesce it into a more physical form, but that's not quite what we're trying to do here. You feel your connection to the plane, and then you use this energy source that is inside of you to pull on it to project out the spells that you are trying to cast.
It's a bloody nose and it's just like this mana energy.
I was thinking blood.
Are you sleeping now?
was thinking a little bit more south. Who is that, Mana?
No.
Oh,
Let's change benches. So yes, you gain
A little bit of frost on the bench.
you learn more about mana and gain 7 points. Learning how it is a battery. You are basically a battery in modern terms.
I am a rechargeable battery.
You are a rechargeable battery that acts kind of like a muscle, and the more you use the battery, the more energy it can store.
I feel like you came away from this knowing more about mana than I did.
you got like the samples and like,
He's like, this is arcane theory. And then he's just like, oh my gosh. And it's like, you are a battery.
so that would be 1 level.
I go to Tordek.
Oh,
Please punch him. Please punch him. And have everybody get knocked out in one session.
I am not going to punch him.
and I'm going to blade.
Yes, you will approach the same guy, and he's like, your husband told you I was a good teacher?
Yes.
Well then, let's begin. He actually gives you a sword to practice with as well as training you with your dagger.
Does that mean I use chill touch on the bench?
I think chill touch is a necrotic damage,
It
but
is.
still funny. The bench dies.
Used flavor.
I used flavor.
That's awful. Session over. No, I do not punch Tordek.
No, I do not.
But I will gain 7 points in that.
7 or 5.
You just gained.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I guess I never rolled for him. No, yeah, you just gained 5.
That is. You could gain more help in one fell swoop. You could gain more points.
Yes, if I punched him.
Yes. Be humble.
That is not my personality, Alan.
It is definitely your
I have learned
personalities.
from both of you being knocked unconscious by this man. He terrifies me.
He has watched both of you go
You know
down
this
instantly.
fear section? I'm about to add Tordek.
Oh, the entire time I'm finagling with the shoe, trying to figure out what it does.
Oh yeah, you do get to attune to it. I believe it's... I can't remember what the name of the spell is. It's like Invisible Bridge or something.
Invisible Bridge.
You learn through your connection to it, you get the feeling that if you were to wear this, you would be able to cast a spell that allows you to walk over thin air.
I'm gonna have it on my right foot, and every time I take a step, it's the...
I think it lasts for a particular amount of time. Anyways. But you know that if you were to put it on, you could cast the spell and cross areas using an invisible bridge. But yes, no, I will not punch Tordek because I'm not an idiot.
He doesn't have a death wish.
Exactly.
Neither did we.
Also, if I punched him, I would have leftover points.
Oh, the horror.
I'd have 3 leftover points. Oh no, two leftover points that I wouldn't be able to. So, I will not. Instead, I'll spend the 8 that I have.
It lasts for 1 minute of concentration. You create an invisible bridge that is 5 feet wide and up to 60 feet long. The bridge doesn't have to be supported by anything, and it can hold up to 1,000 pounds of weight before it breaks. Objects that aren't being worn or carried pass through the bridge as if it isn't there.
So even though I put on one shoe,
You're fine.
I can walk.
You
with
cast
feet.
the spell.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh.
And so, after 4 straight days of training, we are all very, very tired. Some of us literally exhausted. and
Uh-huh.
we'll have to take a long rest before training more.
Before we end, I will go to Ethne. Have you learned anything about the plane of air and the artefact? Artifact? Yes, artifact.
I know how to get us to the plane of air. It will be quite the journey. We have to travel to Mundragon.
I have no idea where that is, but I'll take your word for it.
It's a bit of a trip
Well then,
across the ocean.
I'm excited to see more of your world. Is it as dangerous as that sand pit out there?
Oh, the training ground?
Yes.
Well, I mean, Tordek is one of the many dangers here in this world. Not the most dangerous, but definitely near the top of the list.
I'll keep that in mind. I just figured he was short, and I'm never gonna judge that again.
No, don't touch Tordek.
No, don't.
Well, I guess we will wait for your beckon.
Yes, I will make arrangements for us to travel. There are ways to get us there a lot faster, mind you, through teleportation and all that such. But I think a journey through the world will do you good. And no worries, I will come with you.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear
But
that.
encouraging.
Is there a chill pill or something?
Me.
No.
Don't worry, he'll flavor it.
Chill pill?
Yeah, I'm afraid of water.
Oh,
And I'm afraid of heights.
same. This is going to be quite the trip for both of you then. Or all three of you. Looks at me. I don't like bad weather. Ah,
Poor.
that's unfortunate. The plane of air is known for storms.
Oh, crap. All of us are so screwed.
I mean, I can climb the moment I look down.
Climbing's fine. Water's not.
Yes. Mundragon has a mountain range, and on top of one of the peaks is a clan of bird folk that we will receive guidance from some of them into the plane of air.
Please let it be a pigeon.
Oh, it is now.
All I can think of is bolt.
Oh man, I don't write this down after the session. I'm just the way of introducing him.
Bird folk like the Rita in Breath of the Wild.
I don't know that reference, but sure.
Like, I guess, do they have arms and wings, or wings and just wings?
Just wings.
Okay.
They have some weird things about their wings where they can grab stuff, but
Okay, so yeah, that's exactly.
they also somehow fly with them.
Yeah.
Maybe they just have fingers coming out hidden underneath the feathers, and it looks really weird.
Almost like a bat claw at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be so disturbing.
It would be very disturbing.
Anyways, we never said they were the most attractive race.
Yep.
There are very few of those.
Most attractive races? There's only one.
There's only one.
The Starfolk.
The dwarves.
Yeah. No.
Starfolk are canonically considered to be
Starkin.
Starkin. Canonically considered to be the most beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I bet the Sky Elves would be pretty good looking.
They're descended from Starkin.
Yeah.
Exactly. The Dark Elves would be
I mean,
a little
obviously,
disconcerting.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so
Exactly.
personal preferences.
No.
Except for the Starkin. Everyone loves a Starkin.
Uh-huh.
Kal'Jaru is in the eye of the Kanuki.
Nope. Absolutely not. Anyways, she bids you adieu and tells you she'll
Ooh,
let you know once she has gotten a ship prepared. Yeah.
I thought we were gonna take the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
He's not big enough to carry all of us.
That's true.
No.
We have to fad.
He will be coming.
Ow. Okay.
He doesn't like leaving him behind.
What a good pet.
Has Tordek introduced you to his?
Nope.
Yep.
I am A-okay with not knowing anything more about Tordek.
What's his?
Dying and having him bring you back to life, and all you see when you wake up is his face laughing at you. It's too personal for me.
It makes sense.
I have a bubble, and he destroyed it, like maliciously.
I don't have a bubble.
Not anymore.
I never had a bubble.
Actually, now he has a bigger bubble than yours.
He does have a bigger bubble. Your health bubble.
Oh yeah.
You can get him.
So canonically, what's going on here with health training is your 10 HP. That's all the health you technically actually have.
Well, your durability and your health bonus also play a role into it.
Not really. No, it's your 10 HP. That's once you're below 10. That's when you start bleeding. For medium and small creatures. Yes, small is 6. Yeah, so for medium, it's below 10. For small, it's below 6. You start bleeding. All of your hit points above that is a aura that you're able to project outside of your body.
I like that.
That is fed from your inner strength.
Yes, that is what's going on. Well, thank you all for joining us in this kind of an explanatory, whatever, all of them above, all of the above, session where we're talking about how to train and pretty much going over that and
Showing how you can roleplay it.
yes, showing how you can roleplay it. It'll all be in the book.
I wouldn't recommend role-playing for training sessions in a row.
Yeah, but
The thing I had planned for this session, we couldn't do. We're missing one player.
But join us next week for the Seafaring campaign and see what happens with that. 'Cause I'm interested to find out as well.
Probably
no
playing
idea.
I haven't thought about it all week. But yeah.
Bye.
But until then, adventure on.
Adios!
Stop recording. Stop recording.